The wait is over. Accra's newest dating show is about to begin. Two strangers, blindfolded, looking for a deeper connection. What could possibly go wrong? The couple has 15 minutes to get to know each other. Then, they will each decide if they want to go on a second date or walk away with cash. 2 thumbs up equals date. 1 thumb down equals cash. 2 thumbs down equals no date, no cash. Are You My Type? Starts now.
My name is Joseph. I am 32 years old. I am a user experience designer and I live in Accra. I'm kind of introverted, but fun. I'm open to new experiences and I'm a bit adventurous. For physical features, I'm not really big on physical features, but you can't be taller than me because I'm already tall, so it would be kind of weird. So I just like girls who are kind of I just like getting girls of all types, but just not taller than me. I don't like people, or what I've seen is people who are kind of selfish, especially to their friends, to people around them. It really turns me off. It's a big red flag for me, so I'm really not interested in people like that. So for this experience, I'm looking for somebody who's basically almost like me, but not too introverted, a little more extroverted, so basically kind of opposite attract in a way. And I just want somebody who has a good sense of humor, and somebody we can have good conversations with, because I don't want to have a really stale conversation with somebody. That'd be really bad.
Hi, I am Rose Barbara. I'm 32 years. I am a model, event and talent manager. I live in Soto. When it comes to physical features, I like a guy who takes care of his body. When I say that, I mean someone who likes to exercise, you know, some muscles and stuff, and a very tall guy too. I don't like short guys. A 10 for me will be a territorial guy, someone who is very controlling. It's like, Well, my past dating experience, dating a guy who cheats a lot and then ended up with a baby who happened to be my friend's cousin. I like to flow, so I don't want anybody to stop me, all this passion from flowing. What I want out of this experience, coming out of a 2-year relationship that didn't lead anywhere, I would want to get to know someone who's interesting, someone who actually knows what they want and they go for it, yes. So I have a question for you. Are you my type?
So I have one question for you. Are you my type? So I'm a little bit nervous, typically because I'm blindfolded, so it makes it a bit more anxious for me.
Is he going to be interesting? Is he going to flow with the conversation? Who is behind the curtains?
Hi, my name is Joseph.
Wow, I like his voice. Hi, I'm Barbara.
Hey Barbara, nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Well, I can't literally see you, but nice to meet you still. Wow, okay, I like her voice. Like, it's kind of that, like, silky, raspy, not too raspy, but kind of interesting. Tell me about yourself. Like, what do you do on a daily basis?
What do I do on a daily basis?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a model manager, so I'm always coming up with something model.
Model. Like, you manage, like, the models?
Yes, and then I am a model myself too, and I'm into event as well, so.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
So I'm a user experience designer. So basically what I do is I design all the apps and websites that you kind of like interact with.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think we should talk.
Okay. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
We could be business partners, you know.
We could. I mean, there's always opportunities. I'm always looking forward to that. Cool. So, like, what's your dating experience been like so far I guess in Ghana?
In Ghana, it's been terrible, honestly. A lot of cheating here and there and lies.
Ouch.
Yeah. So I really watch out for them, you know.
Oh, really? Like, what's like the last worst experience you've had?
My last worst experience, honestly. So I was dating someone. It was a long distance somehow.
Okay.
So COVID came in between and everything. And then one day he just woke up after 2 years and said, let's break up.
Wow.
So I wondered to myself, like, why is he even calling for a breakup? Because we were good. Nothing is happening. We're doing businesses together and everything. So now I'm starting to think, what's happening with all these talents that we have that we are working with?
Yeah.
Because he's into music.
Okay.
So anyway, he comes down finally just, let's say a month ago. It's not even a month, let's say 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
And then I found out that he actually impregnated someone.
You're kidding?
Yeah, so he came back trying to act like we should get back into the relationship and trying to talk his way back. And obviously, I was still thinking that he was single and everything. Then I found out that somebody else was pregnant. And he said that to me after we've had a good time, you know.
Wow.
Then he said, oh, guess what? I'm expecting a baby in June.
He just said, guess what?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I'm supposed to be happy.
Wow. What?
Yep. So you see, you men.
I love how open she is. She's talking very openly about like what she likes, what she doesn't like, and just telling about her past relationships, which is pretty cool because people don't really open up as much. They want to just like keep that to themselves.
Are you dating?
No, I'm not dating at the moment. I haven't actually been in a relationship for a while, to be honest. Yeah, it's kind of been more career focused in a way.
Is it? Interesting, he hasn't been in a lot of relationships actually. I mean, he's a Ghanaian guy. Who knows? I don't know. You don't have anybody or even, you know, friends with benefits, nothing like that. You Ghanaian guys like that a lot.
No, I don't think I can do friends with benefits, to be honest. I just can't do it. I'd rather not do that, to be honest.
Have you ever cheated in any relationship before?
No, I have not. Have I been cheated on? Yes, but I haven't cheated before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Have you?
Okay. No, I haven't cheated, but I'm always cheated on somehow.
That sucks. Like, sounds like bad luck. Really, really bad luck.
Well, I see them as life experiences. Maybe we just have to go through it because when we go through our first cheating experience and we don't learn the red flags and stuff with it, and then we go to the next one with the same problem, it's like, what the heck are you doing? So I feel like it's God's way of trying to tell you, wake up. You know?
Right. So maybe next time you see somebody, you know what to look out for.
Oh, I feel sorry for the next man.
Oh, man, why'd you say that?
Because he has a lot of proving to do. You know?
Man, so you're kind of being picky with what the other guys do?
I'm not being picky. I actually want honesty because I'm very honest. I'm an open book.
The conversation is going pretty well, but there's always this possibility like maybe she's like not really into it as much and she's just being like, you know, courteous. So are you looking to like dates and then marry or just like dating around right now?
No, I'm actually looking to date and marry. I want something that is going to lead to, you know, marriage. I'm not any younger, you know. So.
Wait, how old are you right now?
I'm 32.
Okay. I'm 33, so I think
Oh, just a year.
Yeah, just a year.
It's getting interesting. You sound good.
I sound good? Thank you. I appreciate the compliment.
Oh my God, the conversation is amazing. I think he's a nice person. He has a nice voice. He's a people person. I mean, he's confident. I mean, that's what I could tell from his voice. And he's cool. So let me ask you this.
Sure.
Are you a type of guy that would want to be in a relationship and want to have threesomes and all of that, or you're just one-on-one? Are you that freaky when it comes to sex? Right?
I'm more one-on-one, but like depending on what type of freaky, like not threesome but stuff, but I'm willing to experiment depending on how my partner feels about it. Like if there's enough trust, I'm like, okay, we can experiment, but not bringing another party into the room, to be honest.
Would you have anal sex?
Sometimes you just don't expect this type of question, but I'm like, okay, threesomes is on the table, everything else is on the table. So I'm like, okay, let's see how far we can take this. We can experiment. But it's not like on the first time, like, let's go. Like, no, let's look and see how that works and see how we can trust each other before we go there.
Let me just say this now.
Sure.
If we ever get anywhere from here, that's out of the question, you know.
Listen, it's basically, it's up to you because I'm not trying to like force anything on anybody.
Yeah.
It just depends on how comfortable you are. If it's like we want to experiment, sure. But if you don't, I'm down with that, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, have you had any like freaky stuff like that, threesomes or stuff, or are you just cool?
I'm too jealous for that, honestly. I'm gonna end up kicking the other girl off the bed because...
Right?
Yeah. Do you love kids?
Do I love kids? Yeah, I do. My energy for kids sometimes can be a little low, but I have like a 4-year-old niece right now, and I just love her to death. Like, she's really cool and everything. As far as energy-wise, she can be exhausting because she has so much energy. And I'm like, my God, how do you have all this energy to go around and do all this stuff? But yeah, kids, in the future, I would like to have 1 kid or maybe 2 kids.
Are you a family person, or you're that type that you and your family are not that close? Like, what's the relationship with you and your family?
Yeah, me and my family are really close. Like, one thing I really appreciate about my family is that we always try to get together and just like have family lunches, family dinners. Like, I really appreciate growing up in that style.
That's cool. I'm getting interested in how he talks about his niece and how they go about the whole family meetings and stuff. I think I am enjoying that part even more than any other conversation. So let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your freaky number?
Oh, scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna put myself like 7.5.
Okay, that's good.
What's your number?
I'll give myself 9.
Ooh, 9. Wow, okay. That's
because when I like someone and I connect with them, I can do stuff, you know. I've taken strip lessons for a guy before.
Nice.
Because I would like to have all that kind of entertainment in my bedroom because I don't like boring stuff, you know.
I like that.
So definitely I want to have like, you know, a sex room, you know, with some chair and your whiskey table just around the corner. Okay. And we can have some fun.
That sounds really interesting. Like, what's the freakiest thing you've ever done for a
guy? Sitting down and watching someone fucking.
Okay. So you guys are watching porn or something, or just like voyeur stuff?
So, okay. The guy wanted a threesome, my guy wanted a threesome. And because I can never put myself in there, it was more like, you know what, I can sit and watch. So I directed the girl to do stuff to him.
Wow.
Is this something you could do?
Like you directing me or just the freaky stuff? I don't know. If you're in the room, it's kind of weird. Because like I said, I don't do threesomes and stuff. So it would be kind of weird. But I have no problem. Like, funny thing is, we're wearing blindfolds right now, but I have no problem doing blindfold stuff, you know, experimentation, see what we can do.
Would you wear a thong?
Would I wear a thong? I think it depends on the trust factor again, like how close are we each other. So yeah, it has to be that trust thing.
Okay.
Have you always been this open as far as sexually, or you like, did you like learn in your later life? Yeah,
I have. That's why I was saying that I think I am even to fault, because anything you ask me, like I said, I'm an open book. I don't see why I need to try and act like something I'm not. And once I like someone, I go the extreme miles with the person, basically. You don't even have to ask.
How many relationships have you been in so far?
Let me say 4 solid relationships, because I always go into a long, like I said, I'm not the person who will be in a relationship and I want to be cheating. Yeah. So I was almost married at a point. Oh, wow. And then it didn't happen because I found out he had cleared all my friend list. Oh, basically, he slept with almost all my friends.
Are you serious?
Yeah. My ex actually said to me that I'm an asshole. Really? And you should have known that from day one.
He said that?
Yeah.
Wow, what a jerk.
Yeah. He's proud of it. He's like, don't hate me for who I am because I am the sweet person you knew and I'm also this asshole.
Wow.
I'm like, wow.
Wow. If you had to, I guess, pick any part of the world to go and live in, like which part where would you go?
Paris.
Paris?
Yeah.
Is it because of the love factor?
Not necessarily the fashion as well too. You know, I'm into modeling, so I like that. And then the love factor also. I mean, I would love to be there every day.
Yeah.
The buildings, go on different dates,
True.
you know.
Yeah, France is
that place in Italy. Yeah.
Oh, Italy's pretty nice.
And then Greece. Man, I have a lot. I don't think I have one specific place. I would love to live in different places, but the place I would love to stay is Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I would love to build my life here, but just travel around, you know, experience life.
Sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, Paris. One thing I love about Paris or France is that people are very open as far as, you know, they're passionate. I love that about them.
Yeah.
You
see, they speak the language of love.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel it's just spiritual, you know. You connect to people on an emotional level, like.
True.
Yeah.
It is time for the couple to decide if they want to go on a second date or walk away with cash.
I'm thinking that she's probably going to say no. I'm a little bit anxious about that. I'm hoping that she says yes.
The couple will now take off their blindfolds and see each other for the first time.
Oh, wow. When I took off my blindfold, oh my God, I was just checking out my mascara first before I even checked him out. It was just so funny.
She's very pretty, you know, she's a model, she's very tall. I can see even when she was sitting down, I'm like, oh, she's tall. Of course, it's a model, which makes sense. I just envisioned in my head your hair would looking like that. I don't know why, but I'm just trying to picture.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was thinking you were some dark chocolate with beard. I don't know, somehow that's what I was thinking.
It's the voice.
Yeah, the voice.
It's the voice.
I was expecting to see a dark-skinned, bearded guy. I don't know, maybe it's because of his voice. That was what I was expecting. But I'm so surprised to see you. Oh. Because, you know, when you think something and then,
it comes out the other way. Yeah, pretty.
You're handsome.
Thank you. You're yourself.
I think I made the right choice because it has nothing to do with the looks. It had everything to do with the conversation. And I think that's what I'm noticing about this show, that it's very intriguing for me.
I definitely think I found my type. Somebody, like I said before, somebody who's very open as far as conversation-wise. And I think that, you know, she liked my personality as well.
I'm not sure if I found my type, but the conversation is great. I would like to know him more. It takes a lot for me to actually consider somebody my type.
A future with Barbara. I mean, anything can happen. I mean, like I said, we built this little foundation of conversation. So I'm interested to see where it goes from here.
I'm not sure if I see a future with Joseph yet. It's gonna take a lot for me to actually figure or consider him in that picture or put him in that picture.
I think this experiment definitely worked. Not seeing somebody and just listen to their voice, so you have to kind of, you know, just go with the flow of the conversation. And I like the fact that we had chemistry.
I love it. I love the whole experience I'm feeling right now. Blindfolded, coming off, looking at the person that I wasn't expecting. I had a different picture in my head. And then looking at him, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's kind of the surprise to the whole thing is just awesome.